And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, up way too early in the morning, and we got new Team USA Pantheon packs. There is like 14 Dark Matters in these packs, and then I think like the same amount of opals, possibly like a couple more. I didn't count the opals, but these are guaranteed packs, my old nemesis, but it's a guaranteed opal or higher, probably an opal. So we got Ewing, Darren Williams, James Harden, Chris Paul, Karl Malone, Kevin Durant, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan's back, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Invincible Larry, Invincible Scotty, and D-Rob. I want both of them. Invincible Melo. And then Opals, Anthony Davis, Chris Mullin, Clyde Drexler, Kevin Love, Iguodala, John Stockton, Russell Westbrook, my boy Tyson Chandler, and oh my god, Christian Laettner. That's terrible. Oh my god. If I draw a Christian Laettner, actually, you know what? I'll run Laettner. So, like I said, these are guaranteed opal packs, so you're going to be drawing opals every single time for the most part. My prediction would be one maybe out of every 10 packs you get a Dark Matter, possibly somewhere around like 12 or 15, if I had to guess. Kevin Love, by the way, looks really good. If there's going to be two of these opals that are over buyout price or quick sell price, it'll probably be Kevin Love and Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis just because he's AD, and he looks to be about as good as the fan favorites Anthony Davis, possibly a little worse. And Kevin Love has a 98 speed with ball, which on current gen is going to be absolutely broken potentially, so he might be expensive just based on that. Andre Iguodala. I mean, Iggy cards are Iggy cards. Like, you kind of know what you're getting at this point with Iggy. Like, he plays defense. He has kind of a weird jump shot. He dunks really hard. If that's what you're looking for, that's what you're looking for, you know? 42 Hoff badges, real solid. Who's this? Clyde Drexler. Okay, like, Clyde Drexler is about as average as you can possibly get. He's not much different than the previous Clyde Drexlers we've had. Basically same jump shot, just like kind of an updated badge version. Double opal is my lucky day. One of them's going to be Steph or LeBron, I'm pretty sure. Western Conference 97, yep. It's Steph. Okay. You know, it's messed up. I think this Steph Curry actually might go for more MT than the actual opals from this set. I mean, we've seen it pretty much with every guaranteed pack. The lowest overall tier, those cards are absolutely buyout price. Or not buyout price, I'm sorry, quick sell price. Like, that's what they are because people pull them so often. So guys like Chris Mullin are probably getting around, I don't know, maybe like 6 to 7K. Yes, there we go. All right, who's it going to be? It's going to be Karl Malone. I can just feel it. Like, you guys know, it is just going to be Karl Malone. Who is this? Is Chris Paul, I think. Yeah, I think it's Chris Paul. Chris Paul, I'll have to wait until later in the pack opening to really predict his price, but right now it kind of feels like he's going to be like 10 to 15K MT. Like, he seems like the Jeremy Lin of this set. It's either going to be him, Darren Williams, or Karl Malone, or potentially all three of them. They're going to be the Jeremy Lins of this set. I have to look at Chris Paul because I didn't even look at him because he's Chris Paul. You know, I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll be able to get him for really cheap, so there's no point in like eyeing up the card or anything. Man, more opals. This is gonna get tiring later on. I can feel it. Yeah, I mean, Chris Paul looks like Chris Paul. There's not really much to say about it. He looks like a relatively fun card to use. If you're a big Chris Paul fan, you can get this card for really cheap, so it's not like a terrible investment. The only opal I don't want is Karl Malone, which means I'm definitely getting him at some point. Opal, I'm sorry, Dark Matter. Like, it means I'm definitely pulling him at some point. They're not. I want Jordan. Like, just looking at the list of opal or Dark Matters, I keep saying that. I played 2K19, 2K20 a lot, okay, and I'm really tired, but it's fine. Like, I wouldn't even mind getting Darren Williams, Patrick Ewing. Like, I'm not a big James Harden fan, but I wouldn't mind pulling him. You know, it is what it is. Chris Paul and Karl Malone are the two cards I don't want. Like, obviously, I would like Durant, I would like Jordan, I would like Magic, I would like Kobe, I would like LeBron. But, yeah, Karl Malone and Chris Paul are the two I don't want, which means there's no question I'm pulling, if not both of them, multiple times, at least one of them multiple times. Like, I could just feel it in my soul, you know? I might have to call up Miss Cleo just to find out before I even start opening packs, so I can just say no. Is she in jail? I feel like she's in jail. Or she rip. She might be rip. Big ups to Miss Cleo if you're up there somewhere in the Cloudscape or whatever. Yeah, okay, so the first 10 box, which by the way, it took like 5 minutes to finish a 10 box opening. That's crazy. It's 'cause I had to watch so many animations. We got the Team USA jerseys in these packs as well. I'll throw them in my auctions because they might sell for something, but I don't really hold out a lot of hope for that. I don't think they're going to sell crazy. So I did want to talk about the LeBron. So this is, by the way, if you guys are counting at home, the 4th Dark Matter LeBron James that we have received. Yes, 4 Dark Matter LeBron James. Like, there's cards that we haven't even seen this year yet, but we've seen in the last 2 months 4 Dark Matters LeBrons. Which, like, dude, come on. Like, Larry Bird just got his first Dark Matter today, right? Like, that's crazy. Scottie Pippen got his first Dark Matter today, but we've seen 4 Dark Matter LeBrons. Like, that's too much. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Like, come on. Chris Paul got his first Dark Matter today, which I know he's not like a meta card in 2K, but like, wow. We haven't seen Dark Matters for like a lot of cards. Even looking back to like old players, you know? Like, we haven't seen them. John Havlicek would be a great example. That's a card that everyone's kind of wanted because he was so good as in Galaxy Opal. And yet we're still just getting LeBron after LeBron after LeBron. This LeBron does have Dante Exum base though, and he can play the shooting guard position. So, all intents and purposes, he might actually be better than the Invincible LeBron, honestly. Like, just because LeBron's really good at the 2 guard. Especially if you play someone like Josh Smith there, you're not going to notice much of a difference. Like, LeBron's actually, obviously, like, a better version of that. But, like, player build and the things they can do, really similar. So, he's probably going to be, like, 300k plus, I would guess. Chris Mullen, shout out to you. But, like, I'm going to go on a little bit of a mini 2K rant here, so if you don't care about me ranting about older 2Ks, like, just skip forward like 45 seconds, okay? So, look, having 4 LeBrons at the same tier, like, let's say the highest tier in the game, you have 4 different LeBrons, all right? For the current state of 2K, that sucks, because they're essentially all the same card, because every card is coming out 99s, and most of them have, like, meta jump shots or whatever at this point. So, oh, pause the rant for a second. I pulled the Dark Matter. Let's go. All right, do not be Karl Malone. Just don't be Karl Malone, and we're good, right? Oh, come on, dude, no way. Another Chris Paul. Yeah, Chris Paul's, this is the new Jeremy Lin. I'm having flashbacks, dude. Like, this hurts. I'm having straight Vietnam flashbacks right now. Just pulling Jeremy Lin's. Like, this shit sucks, dude. So, realistically speaking, if 2K played the same as like let's say 2K16, 2K15, something around there, obviously like, you know, done up a little bit better, but if it still had that kind of game plan and the way the cards released back then, like they released kind of much more realistically than they do now. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing, but if that's the case and you could have 4 different LeBrons, one, a younger LeBron playing for Cleveland, a little more hyper athletic, not as good of a shooter, but he's much faster, much more hyper athletic, a better dunker, stuff like that. And then you had the Heat LeBron, you know, a little muscle monster, better in the post, could shoot a little bit better, was a little bit slower, but had more strength. And then you had the on a mission of redemption Cleveland Part 2 LeBron, who was a kind of a combo of those 2 guys. You know, he was a little bit more muscular, but he had leaned down a little bit, so he was a little faster and could shoot a little bit better. And then you had the old grizzled Lakers LeBron, who was a better shooter and more methodical and stuff. Then it'd be different, because then it'd be like, okay, there's a LeBron that fits everyone's playstyle, you know, at that point. But that's not really what we're doing. It's just 4 LeBrons that are essentially the same, but they play different positions, and 2 of them have a different jump shot than the other 2. That's it. Rant over. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get that out there because I've felt that way about it for a long time. Tyson Chandler, what's good? Can he shoot? Like, I'm curious. I don't think there's no way they let Tyson Chandler chuck out here, but that would be a hard no. I mean, he got a 76 3-pointer. It's not ideal. He's got Ron Harper base. I will say this card is probably going to be pretty imperative for like defensive base challenges, though. If you're trying to get blocks and stuff, like he's going to be really good. What is his actual? They gave him a 90 block. You're really doing my boy Tyson Chandler like this. The audacity. Is Tyson Chandler's worse than Hassan Whiteside? How dare you, 2K? I know you're not watching, but like, what? Come on, man. You gotta at least make him as good as Hassan Whiteside. Tyson Chandler's one of the best defensive bigs we've seen in the last like 15 years. Yeah, you know what? I stand by that. That's solid. Christian Laettner. Fun fact, the 92 Dream Team initially wanted to get a young college player for their squad by the name of Shaquille O'Neal, but because the roster was so good, he wouldn't get playing time, and they knew that he would be upset by this, so that is why they chose Christian Laettner, because Christian Laettner would be completely fine with playing like no minutes whatsoever. He's just happy to be there. There's other reasons behind it, but that's my personal favorite one. He was just ready to get cucked by the 92 Dream Team, so he's like, yeah, I'm down. I'll be on the roster. He did play more minutes than Larry Bird, though, fun fact, as well, because Larry Bird was 35, and he was a legacy player at that point. Yeah, dude, these packs are kind of desolate. I mean, every pack you open, you're getting a usable player, but it's not really worth your MT. And the reason I say that is just because there's 17K, and you're going to pull an opal probably, 9 out of 10 packs you're pulling an opal. And those opals you can literally buy for 6,000 MT. So every time you open a pack, you're probably losing about, at minimum, like 10, 11K per pack. So something to think about, because even if you pull a Dark Matter, if it's Chris Paul or probably Karl Malone or probably Darren Williams, they're going for less than what a pack costs, I'm guessing, right? Like I said, I'm going to go check for sure at the end of this video, but that's my hypothesis, is that they are going for less than what a pack costs. If not significantly less. Like, I would not be shocked to see Chris Paul going for under 10K. Especially because I've drawn 2 of them, so I can only imagine. I don't think I'm not upset about this content or anything. I just don't like deluxe packs. Like, that's it. So I'm not going to complain about the content itself. Like, the content's fire. These are really good cards. I mean, they give pretty much everyone at every single budget level has some new elite options to go after, to improve their team. And some really cool cards, like a lot of high-profile names and stuff like that have gotten added to this. And Christian Laettner. But, like, it's the deluxe packs that I do not like. And for people who just go through and, like, roll up on the market and grab stuff, that's really cool. But for people opening packs, you're going to lose a lot of MT. That's why I just don't think it's worth it. And obviously at this stage, look, don't buy VC. Right? I do it because I create content and I generate ad revenue, which I use to pay for the VC, the times that I do buy it. But it's not worth going and spending money on this game for you personally at this point. Like, the game has a month and a half left. Just pick up budget, guys, and have fun playing the game at this point. Like, there's really no point to spending money and getting worked up about this stuff. I get worked up, that's because I have to do this, and it hurts me on a deep spiritual level. So, I'm interested to see, I think we're getting like a Generation Next style pack here pretty soon. Like, especially after the NBA draft, whenever that is. I can't remember exactly what it is. I wouldn't be shocked to see like a Generation Next pack with those newer players in it, probably like Cade and players of that nature. So, alright, so I'm down. Should I go with no, I'm not going to go with a 10 pack. I'm going to do singles for the rest of this video, and we're going to see what we can get here. Probably not much. My luck has not been incredibly good so far. I have opened, I believe by my calculations, close to 35 packs at this point, and I have pulled 2 Dark Matters, both of which being Chris Paul. So, I'm not hopeful about what's been happening here. Like, at all. What up, Kevin Love? Shout out to you. I don't know. Like I said, he might be the only one that goes for over quick sell value. Like, as far as the opals, besides AD. Because I still haven't drawn AD, by the way. That's the one opal I haven't drawn, so I'm guessing he'll be relatively expensive. And just looking at AD, like, I'm kind of curious to see what's up with him. I don't really know how good this card is. Oh, it's a little young Anthony Davis with the full unibrow. Yeah, he's basically as good as the Dark Matter AD. Oh, let's go. Let's go. All right, do not be Chris Paul, please. Like, please do not be Chris Paul. I wasn't even paying attention to the screen. Let's go. It's not Chris Paul. No, not Chris. Oh, come on, bro. Pain. Literally so much pain. Nothing but pain. Literally nothing but pain. Why? Why Karl Malone? This is what I get. I slander Karl Malone all the time, and 2K always has me draw the new Karl Malone card every time. This is what I get. Lude's luck. Oh my god, what if it was back-to-back Karl Malones? That would be hilarious. And also just so much pain. It's Chris Paul, no way. Right? Oh my god. Why are you doing this? Why must you forsake me, 2K Elder Gods? Oh no. Alright, so that is what? 4 Dark Matters total today. 3 Chris Pauls, 1 Karl Malone. I'm just speechless. I'm just in like, I was like, please be 3. If I got 3 in a row and it was like another Chris Paul, I think that might do it for me. I think I might go into like cardiac arrest at that point. Oh my word. This is pain. This is like so much pain on so many levels. I just tweeted pain. Just pain. That's just the word. Nothing else. Just pain. Oh. I'm just hoping 2K sees it and comes and juices my pack odds real quick before the pack opening ends. Yeah, I would say right now there's like literally do not open these packs. Like they're real bad. I just don't think there's, if you're not pulling like any of the high tier opals, it's not worth it. You're gonna pull Chris Paul. I haven't pulled Darren Williams yet. I'm actually kind of shocked about that. So he might be a little like rarer than I thought. Chris Paul is without a doubt the easiest Dark Matter to pull. Like, I would say, speculation, I would say 3 out of every 5 Dark Matters that you pull are going to be Chris Paul. I would say that 60% chance seems about right. For me, it's been higher because 3 out of 4 have been Chris Paul. So that's like a ridiculous chance right off the bat. That's like 75% chance to get a Chris Paul at that point. So, I don't know. Like, I don't really know what to do. I'm just quick selling John Stockton. I don't care. Like, I don't care. He's probably going for nothing. If he's going for more than that, whatever. I lost a couple thousand MT, but I don't care. I'm frustrated. Everything is pain at this point. Like, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. What do we got? Another Opal, I'm guessing. Yep. Ooh, I got Zion again. My favorite. Who's this? Can I have AD at least, please? That would be a hard negative. It is Chris Mullin again. Chris Mullin is a beast, by the way. Money Mullin is tight, always. Like, Chris Mullin's sick. He has flat top. He has base 22. There's nothing negative that I can say about Chris Mullin. There's honestly nothing negative I would ever say about Chris Mullin. He is super tight. In real life and in the game, so I'm not going to say anything bad about him. Let's see. Yeah, he does have base 22 on very quick. Solid. What do we got? Oh, there we go. Please don't be Chris Paul. Please, just don't be Chris Paul or Karl Malone. Please. Just do me this one thing, 2K. Okay, it's neither. Oh my god. Is this Scotty? No, this isn't Scotty, right? This is Scotty, I think. Yes. Oh, the pain is worth it. Oh, man. I'm happy. But, like, I'm also so mentally drained at this point for recording for the last, like, 15 minutes and so much painful pack opening that's been happening that it's hard for me to celebrate this win. I'm happy, though, because Scotty's, like, the only card I actually really wanted. Like, LeBron, I would have used, but as a Bulls fan, Scotty, yes. I'm not even mad they didn't change his jump shot. It's a little bit slow, but I can green it because I've been using Scotty cards all year. That's very relieving, but look, the realistic thing is, even if you had the same pack look I do, like, I'm happy because I want to keep Scottie Pippen, right? If you wanted to sell Invincible Scotty because he's got that slow jump shot, like, he's probably not going to sell for much. Just a heads up. Like, if you were to pull that, you might get 150, 200K at the most, I would say. So, you know, I am happy as a Bulls fan that wanted the Scottie Pippen card and doesn't have to pay that much MT for it right now. And honestly, I'm just happy to see anything that's not Karl Malone or Chris Paul at this point. Yeah, I mean, what should I even get rid of at this point? Like, I don't know. It's probably just quick sell. I don't know. A quick sell to Chris Mullin. Like, I know he's going for like nothing. It's fine. I got 2 packs left. Let's just quick sell 2 Chris Mullins, and then I'll throw whatever else I get in the auction. I'll make it the same amount of MT. It really doesn't matter. Last pack Magic. Look, I'm ending this pack opening happy because I got Scottie Pippen. That's like all that really matters. You know, I'm happy I got Scottie. I mean, yeah, objectively, Larry Bird or David Robinson would have been a superior card to pull, but being a Bulls fan that was raised on how tight Scottie Pippen is, I'm stoked about it. And then we're gonna end with Christian Laettner. So I'm gonna pull Scottie, who I was raised to believe is like the best defender of all time, and then I'm gonna pull the guy who I was raised to believe is the most overrated player of the entire history of the NCAA. The Laettner hate runs deep in my household, dude. My dad's like a diehard UNLV fan, so he just despises Christian Laettner on a level that I didn't know was possible. Like, anytime Christian Laettner gets brought up, it's just like, oh no, he sucks, he's bad, Jim. He's bad. Bobby Hurley was even better. Like, which I don't know necessarily if I agree with that statement. Shout out to Bobby Hurley, though. He would have been a pretty decent NBA player if he didn't wreck his S10 and ruin his career. Yeah, like I said, I don't think Scottie's going over 150, 200 at the absolute most. Like, that's kind of how I feel about it. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't matter. I won't be selling Scottie Pippen anyway. Like, I'll definitely be keeping him because that's a card I want for sure. Looking at Larry Bird could be the most expensive of the Invincibles. David Robinson, he should be, but also we have Invincible Shaq and Invincible Kareem, so I don't know exactly how expensive he's going to be because of that. Melo is Melo. He'll be expensive because he's Carmelo Anthony, but just remember he still has that Carmelo Anthony base. So on current gen, he's not going to be able to shoot from the corners. On next gen, you'll be fine, though. It's not a big deal. But still, something to take into account. I really wish they'd fix that because Carmelo Anthony base is actually really good on current. I prefer the actual release on current over next gen. And I just wish he could shoot from the corners because then Carmelo cards would be significantly better and more usable than they are. Where are these cards anyway? Oh, yeah, that's right. They're over in the Pantheon. Yeah, look at how I didn't pull Anthony Davis. That's pain. That's pain. Yeah, he is kind of expensive. That's crazy. LeBron, Jesus Christ. LeBron's still going to be like 200, 300K, I think, because he does have that Exum base, and he's the only LeBron that can play shooting guard, so he's going to be relatively expensive for that reason. Kobe's Kobe. He's kind of tough. I could see him being like the same as the Opal Kobe and how his price shakes out. Same with MJ. I don't really know what's up with him. Magic, I mean, there's like 2 budget Dark Matter Magic options, so he should be cheap. No Durant is ever cheap, so it doesn't matter. James Harden should be under 100K. Ewing is probably going to be relatively cheap just because he's not incredibly meta, but I'll have to play with him first. And then obviously Chris Paul is like 10K. So as always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. And what is this now? Oh, we got a TTO event. Uh-oh. I'll be talking about this in my market video. Devin Booker, Bam Adebayo, and Kevin Durant. Those are excellent pickups. Okay. Oh, and Sapphire Bradley Beal. Cool. Is it in triple threat too? Oh, my God. Tatum, Gobert, Chris Middleton. All right, I'm definitely playing TTO. Check out the description for all my stuff. I will be with you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day, everybody.